Welcome to back my channel Old Coins History. This channel is a special place where every video brings you new knowledge, entertainment, and exciting experiences. Here you will find informative content, engaging stories, and everything that sparks your curiosity. Our goal is to make every moment enjoyable, help you learn something new, and be a part of this growing family. So join us and start this wonderful journey today. The 1990 Denmark 25-ore coin is a remarkable representation of Danish numismatic heritage, reflecting both the rich history of the Danish monarchy and the gradual evolution of the country's monetary system during the late 20th century. Issued under the reign of Queen Margrethe II, who ascended to the throne in 1972, this coin belongs to the era when the ore was still an essential fractional unit of the Danish krone. Denmark has long had a deep-rooted coinage tradition dating back centuries, with the krone officially introduced in 1875 following the Scandinavian Monetary Union. The 25-ore denomination, specifically, played a significant role as a small change coin used widely in everyday transactions for decades, although in modern times it has been phased out due to its diminished purchasing power. The 1990 issue stands as one of the pieces from this transitional period, bridging the gap between the high inflation years of the 1970s and the more stabilized economy of the late 20th century. From a historical perspective, the 25-ore coin traces its lineage to earlier copper and bronze issues that date back to the early 20th century, when Denmark standardized its coinage system. By 1990, the Danish National Bank was producing these coins with modest mintages as part of the standard coinage circulating within Denmark, the Faroe Islands, and Greenland, though Greenland primarily used banknotes. The late 1980s and early 1990s were marked by gradual modernization in Danish currency design, with a focus on durability, clear symbolism, and cost-effective minting. The 25-ore was particularly useful for small purchases, public telephones, vending machines, and as a change component for larger denominations. The obverse design of the 1990 Denmark 25-ore coin features the crown monogram of Queen Margrethe II, elegantly entwined and topped with the royal crown of Denmark. This monogram consists of the initial, M, representing Margrethe, stylized in a calligraphic form that symbolizes continuity and the royal authority of the reigning monarch. The crown above the monogram is the traditional heraldic representation of the Danish monarchy, a symbol that has been used for centuries to denote the authority of the kingdom. Around the monogram, the inscription, Margrethe II Danmarks Dronning, translates to, Margrethe II, Queen of Denmark. This wording reflects Denmark's monarchical constitutional tradition, where the monarch remains the head of state, albeit with limited powers in a parliamentary democracy. The reverse design of the coin is minimalistic yet functional. It prominently displays the denomination, 25-ore, in large, clear lettering, ensuring easy recognition by the public. The 0 in, or, often features a small hole or circular indentation in certain years of Danish coinage, but the 25-ore of 1990 was part of the traditional non-hold style before the later redesigns. Below the denomination, the year of minting, 1990, is inscribed. The coin also features the heart mint mark of the Royal Danish Mint, a symbol that has been used since the 17th century and represents the Copenhagen Mint's historic authority over the country's coinage. Regarding its physical composition, the 1990 Denmark 25-ore coin was minted in bronze, which is an alloy primarily composed of copper with small amounts of tin and zinc. This composition was chosen for its affordability, resistance to corrosion, and distinctive golden-brown hue that darkens with age. The coin has a diameter of approximately 17.5 millimeters, a weight of around 3.6 grams, and a plain, smooth edge, making it small and lightweight yet easy to distinguish by touch. This size and weight were practical for vending machines and cash registers, both of which relied on mechanical sorting during that era. The economic context in which this coin circulated is also significant. By 1990, Denmark had undergone substantial economic restructuring following the oil crises of the 1970s and the inflationary period that followed. The krona had stabilized under the policies of the Danish central bank, and the small denominations like the 25 ore still retained limited but functional purchasing power. For example, it could be used in conjunction with other coins for bus fares, small grocery items, or telephone calls. However, its value was gradually eroded by inflation, leading to its eventual demonetization in later years. The 25 ore coin was officially withdrawn from circulation on October 1, 2008, meaning that the 1990 issue is now a historical artifact rather than an active means of payment. From a numismatic viewpoint, the 1990 25 ore is considered a modern circulation coin, and its rarity depends heavily on its mintage numbers and the condition in which it has been preserved. Most coins of this year were struck in large quantities, as Denmark maintained a relatively stable demand for small change at the time. In average circulated condition, these coins hold only nominal collector value, often just a few Danish kroner, equivalent to cents in international terms. However, in uncirculated or proof-like condition, they can fetch higher prices among collectors, especially those who seek to complete a year set of Danish coins from the late 20th century. Collectors value coins with minimal wear, full luster, and well-defined details on the monogram and inscriptions. The cultural symbolism of the 25 ore coin also merits attention. Coins in Denmark have historically served not only as tools of trade but also as carriers of national identity. The royal monogram reinforces the constitutional monarchy's enduring presence in Danish society, while the simple, elegant design reflects Scandinavian design principles, minimalism, clarity, and function over excessive ornamentation. For many Danes, the 25 ore coin carries a nostalgic association with childhood savings, piggy banks, and the everyday rhythms of life before the era of digital payments and the phasing out of smaller denominations. Production-wise, the coin was struck at the Royal Danish Mint, Den Kongelige Mont, in Copenhagen, which has been responsible for Danish coinage for centuries. The mint has a long history dating back to the 16th century and has consistently produced coins of high craftsmanship and quality. The heart-shaped mintmark is a hallmark of this institution and is recognized by collectors worldwide as an authenticating symbol. The transition away from the 25 ore denomination reflects a broader European trend during the late 20th and early 21st centuries, where inflation and the rising costs of minting low-value coins led to their discontinuation. In Denmark's case, the 25 ore was the last of the ore coins to remain in circulation before being phased out, as the 1, 2, 5, and 10 ore coins had already been withdrawn in earlier decades. After 2008, prices in Denmark were rounded to the nearest 50 ore or full krona, effectively eliminating the need for these small copper coins. As a collectible today, the 1990 Denmark 25 ore coin is sought mainly by hobbyists, historians, and those with a personal connection to Denmark's late 20th century economy. It is also of interest to those building comprehensive world coin collections, as it represents a common but historically significant European fractional coin from a pre-Euro nation. Although Denmark opted out of adopting the euro, its coins like the 25 ore remain a testament to its independent currency system and its careful balance between national heritage and modern economic policies. In terms of preservation, coins from this series were durable due to their bronze composition, but they are often found with surface oxidation, a greenish or dark patina, if not stored properly. Collectors recommend keeping them in dry, cool environments, preferably in acid-free coin holders or albums to prevent further tarnishing. The 1990 issue does not have known rare errors or varieties that significantly affect its value, though misstrikes, off-center mintings, or planchette flaws can occasionally surface and are considered collectible oddities. Proof sets from the Danish Royal Mint sometimes include 25 ore coins with a polished, mirror-like finish, which are more desirable than regular strikes. Overall, the 1990 Denmark 25 ore coin embodies a period of economic steadiness, royal continuity, and Scandinavian simplicity in coin design. It serves as a historical reminder of how small denominations once played a vital role in daily commerce, how they were gradually rendered obsolete by economic changes, and how they continue to live on as small treasures in the hands of collectors. Please like and subscribe to my channel.